In yet another sham, Pakistan has summoned the Indian High Commissioner and launched a protest against the ongoing unprovoked ceasefire violation at the line of control. In a latest press release by the ISPR, at least 2 locals were killed by Indian troops, including mortar firing in Jandrod and Hot Spring today. The release also says at least 2 citizens of Wakar units and Azad Ali have been killed, while 3 have been injured. From the Indian side of firing is what Pakistan is complaining about. My colleague Hamza joining us. Hamza, even as the Indian envoy has been summoned by Pakistan, the fact remains there have been at least 9 ceasefire violations from the Pakistani side, at least this month itself, which Pakistan is not willing to answer for. It was the Pak DGMO who dialed up the Indian DGMO in this month only and refuses to relent from their side.
Yes, unfortunately, if you see the history, this is how it actually goes on between India and Pakistan. When Pakistan says there was unprovoked firing from the Indian side says the same, and both deny it, on either side. So, unfortunately enough, all of these things are actually a repeated process ongoing, and even these summoning of the Indian High Commissioner in the Foreign Office and lodging process actually brings this on record only. Other than that, I don't think it has too much of weightage when it comes to making a difference on either side on the line of control, because none of the side is actually ready to accept the fact that there were casualties, if there were armed forces, people who were actually killed, if it was an unprovoked firing either from the Indian side or from the Pakistan side.
Well, the Indian side, in fact, Hamza, during the DGMO meet only on 5th of June has conveyed at least 65 terrorists have been gunned down by security forces till May end. Pakistan side has violated the ceasefire agreement 155 times. At least 19 infiltration bids were foiled by the army so far. So cases of escalation of tensions from Pakistan only on the anvil. So will Pakistan clamp down on that before this kind of a sham where they have summoned the Indian envoy to complain about the Indian side, where Pakistan is the one which has been violating ceasefire? We'll have to wait and watch. Thanks, Hamza, for joining us. Moving on to the other big story, where it's the Queen of the Hills once again facing unrest. Last week we had seen how reports of fresh clashes had emerged. GJM workers had ran amok on the streets. Even Mamata Banerjee was in Darjeeling to control the situation. This time round, GJM has once again called for a shutdown. They are now 10 persons have been reportedly detained by the cops. Fresh reaction coming in.
The indefinite strike called by the Gorkha Janmukti Morcha in Darjeeling Hills has begun this Monday morning, and let us show you what is the situation out here right at the district magistrate's office. Massive security presence. You can see heavy deployment of CRPF jawans here. In fact, deployment of forces began last night, even as 6 columns of army and 6 companies of CRPF is positioned in the Darjeeling Hills right now. Senior officials, trying to see the preparation, even as the Gorkha Janmukti Morcha has said that they would not allow any of the government offices to function in the Darjeeling Hills today in protest. However, the administration has also not relented. Mamata Banerjee has issued an order to all state government employees stating that they have to be present in office today, and if they don't, then they would be penalized for it. So therefore, it's a situation of confrontation between the state government and the Gorkha Janmukti Morcha, which at this point in time is on the warpath against the West Bengal state administration. With camera person Tapas Bairi, Indrajit for India Today in Darjeeling.
Okay. Let's see how it develops.
Is everything peaceful, sir?
There is a small incident, 3 have been arrested.
Okay.
Also, India Today spoke exclusively to the GJM chief Bimal Gurung. Take a listen.
देखो 5 अरेस्ट तो बहुत होगा, आज 5 हो गया, 5000 भी हो सकता है ना, 10,000 भी हो सकता है, लेकिन रुकने वाला नहीं है ये आंदोलन, रुकेगा नहीं, जितना दबाव उतना ही उठेगा।
तक भी है बाहर में जो आपसे ज्वाइन करे,
हाँ,
ये क्या
अभी आ रहा है, बहुत जो अभी सुभाष ग्राम से आ रहा है, कृष्णनगर से आ रहा है, लगभग 5-6 हज़ार जो सपोर्टर लोग का भी समर्थन कर रहा है। तो ये तो अभी जो यहाँ का जो बंगाल का नीति, तानाशाही का नीति देखकर ये सब आ रहा है।